country is Iran? Democracy, dictatorship, or something else? Here's the short answer. Iran holds elections, but unelected religious institutions can override them. That mix, elected offices plus powerful unelected religious authority, makes Iran one of the most important hybrid-style cases you'll study in AP Comparative Government. In AP Comp Gov, you're not memorizing trivia. You're learning how to use political science concepts to explain how countries work. Iran shows up across multiple AP units because it helps you answer questions like, who actually holds power? Why do people obey the state? Legitimacy. And what happens when legitimacy cracks? How do states control participation while still claiming popular support? Modern Iranian politics is shaped by a major turning point. The 1978-1979 revolution that removed the old regime and opened a brief period of greater freedom. Then, religious leaders consolidated authority, crushed opposition, and reshaped institutions around religious law and clerical power. Over time, the state built mechanisms to keep control while still allowing limited participation, like elections with screening and oversight. To understand Iran, imagine two tracks of power running side by side. These are the parts that look like a normal constitutional system: president and majlis. These institutions exist to ensure the system stays aligned with Islamic principles and the revolution. Supreme leader, guardian council, expediency-type bodies. Here's the key AP takeaway. Formal power and real power are not the same. In AP Comp Gov terms, the supreme leader is a core source of authority and legitimacy, especially religious legitimacy. The supreme leader also has direct influence over security power. Elections can create momentum for change, but unelected institutions can contain that change. If the supreme leader is the peak, the guardian council is the system's gatekeeper. The guardian council vets candidates, meaning it decides who is allowed to run. This alone can limit competition because the election happens after the menu of candidates has been filtered. A major pattern is that vetting became more stringent over time, especially after the late 1980s. In practice, laws passed by the majlis face review so they don't contradict religious principles. Iran's legal system is one of the best places to show AP skills. You'll often compare rule of law and rule by law across countries. The important point is that qanun cannot contradict sharia, so oversight institutions review legislation through that lens. This structure affects civil liberties and political rights because the legal framework is designed to prioritize religious principles.